G'day, legends. Welcome back to another legendary NRL live stream reaction here. Yes, I am aware there's about 40 seconds to go in the first game there. Congratulations to the Cowboys on that dominant victory over the Gold Coast Titans at the moment. Score could change in about 40 seconds here, and it is about to. Yeah, 48-18. Probably going to be 50 in a second, which means, spoiler alert, the Gold Coast Titans cannot win the Premiership, legends. Crazy stuff, I know. I couldn't believe it either. Insane, bruv. Absolutely insane. Hope you're all having an amazing night here as we get ourselves ready for the 17th placed Penrith Panthers to take on for this stream, mighty Manly Warringah Sea Eagles in 11th place. Now, I am going to be honest here. In my entire lifetime of watching, NRL, I have never 100% said I want Manly to win. I have never. But I see this as the greater of two evils. And I will not stand for the Panthers to continue to destroy the game we love. So come on, Manly. Oh, goodness me, they've given the Cowboys a penalty try. Sorry, Titans, you're done for. There we go. The 50 on the Titans looks to have been dropped, folks, in this one here before we kick off the next game. Obviously, next game due to kick off at 7:35. It's 7:27 now, so not too far away at the moment here. 48-18 kick. Yep, it's coming up. Hello to our chat here. Brianna Honeybrook says hi. Hello, Brianna. Up the Eels. Cowboys, yee-haw! Nah, mate, I can say that better. Yee-haw! Let's go, mate. Evening, legends. Evening, bruv. Oh, I can't believe it. Last game, legends, the one that we didn't stream, has hit the 50 bomb. Crazy stuff. Awesome to see. Also, remember, legends, this is the last stream before your boy TJC is off to Magic Round, because on Sunday, he's got somewhere to be with his boy Andrew. If you got any complaints, go to Andrew. All right, folks. So, no streams tomorrow, which means no streams until round 10, because round 9's obviously the Magic Round, all that good stuff, which I'll be there for. Actually, no. Hang on a second. I've got to correct myself there. We will have one stream on the Thursday there when I'm off the flight and I'm at the place I'm staying. We will be doing the Queensland and Blues Origin game. But we'll have no more NRL normal season games until after Magic Round. That's it. That's much more accurate to the truth. Legends. Man, oh man, I wish we could bring Andrew just so I could give him that sock or shoe to eat. Goodness old me, legends. Not too far. Can you believe it's only been a minute? Whoosh, whoosh. Cannot believe it. Remember, legends, of course, I have to say it, because the YouTube thing. Hit that like button. Subscribe if you're new and enjoy the content as we aim to chase that 5K. Plus, you're going to be stuck with some incredible content for life. So it's a brilliant deal for you. You only get more out of it. Amazing stuff. Nathan Jorbata drops in with a prediction for Magic Round, it looks like here. Sharks 23, Eels 25. That is a very unique scoreline for the Sharks to be on 23 points, mate. So you'd be predicting them to get a field goal at some point during it, which would mean Paris score a late one. Field goal, I guess. That's a very interesting scoreline. I can't say that it's impossible, but, there might be a brain explosion at some point for that to happen. Not too bad, though, legend. Not too bad at all here, mate. Not too bad. So, we have about 5 minutes until this game kicks off here. Well, actually, firstly, what TJC should do is TJC should put it up on his screen, the actual game, instead of just, talking to you like he's seeing it. I'm not seeing it yet. Boom. 1, 2, 3. Let's click that in. Panthers, Seagulls, here we go. There it is on my screen. G'day, says Dean Loves Up. G'day, Dean. Welcome to the stream, mate. Hope you're having an amazing night, as I said to everybody who enters the stream here. I hope all of you are being legendary, as we say on the channel. For the Penrith Panthers, the home team, quotation mark, in their home of Parramatta, which they just love so much. We all know Parramatta love it, that the Panthers love Parramatta, right? They love us. They love us. We're like their favorite relationship. Totally. If they envy just how much love they have for us. For the Penrith Panthers here, Dylan Edwards lines up at fullback here with Paul Alamonte and Thomas Jenkins on the wings. Casey McLean and Zach Tungo are the centres today, with Blaze Talangi and Nathan Cleary in the halves. Props are Moses Leota with our boy Liam Henry in the props. A late pull-out here, it looks like, with Mitch Kenny coming out here. In place of him is coming Brad Schneider there, who was originally named at 14. Second row is Scott Sorensen, and Liam Martin will lead the second row today with Isaiah at lock. As for the interchange, Luke Somerton is at number, 9 on the shirt, but 14 on the bench, with Isaiah Papali'i, Lindsay Smith, and Maverick Guido lining up the rest. And as for the 18th man, it is Dane Laurie. As for the Bailey Seagulls, the visiting team here, we have Tommy Turbo here looking to bring on his magic here for the Bailey Seagulls at fullback, with Lei Opawati and Tommy Talau in the wings. Yes, guys, I'm sorry to tell you, but the legend himself, Jason Saab, is ruled out for this one. The former Dargan. Tolentau Kula and Ruben Garrick are our centers too. Ruben Garrick, another former Dargan, with Luke Brooks and Cherry Evans in the halves here. Siasua Takiyaho and Ethan Billimore will line up in the prop positions, with Jake Simkin at number 9. Homer Olakawatu and Ben Trebojevic round up our second row lineup, with Jazz Tabanga at lock. The interchange is Corey Waddell, Nathan Brown, Gordon Chan Kum Tong, and Caleb Navali. Michael G. Cam is your 18th man today, wearing the 21 jersey, which means he wasn't initially named at that position, folks. Alrighty, let's see. You guys dropped quite a few chats while we're going on with that one. Decent lineup from especially the Penrith Panthers. I'm a little nervous for this one as a Para fan that, I will not lie, wants the Bailey Ringer Seagulls to win. Obviously, legends. I don't want my team last, but we'll see how it goes here. We'll try and commentate the best we can, but of course, preferences will be shown to a degree. Liam Pritchard says, Tyler, I'm going for Manly to beat the Panthers. I agree, mate. Let's do it, bro. Let's do it, Liam. Hello, says SS Storford. Hello, SS here. Yesterday's game was so disappointing. It would have been, Dean. I respect why you think that. It was very disappointing if you're a South fan. Yo, says NRL edits. Hello, legend. Welcome to the stream. Turbo Magic and DCE redevelopment redemption. It's time, Trav C. It's time for the Turbo and DCE redemption. This is the moment, all right? They're having their Manly Seagull redemption. You know, the game's called Red Dead Redemption. We're going to call it Manly Eagle redemption, mate. Hey, says Buddy's guy, sorry about yesterday, mate. It's all good, bro. Just try not to repeat it in the future. Jason Reader. Actually, no, Mel. Hey, with the new profile picture. I love that one. Is that Metcalf and Catewell there? Lighting up. Hello, legends. Good to have you here. We'll be going on with the moment of silence in a second, legends. So when the moment of silence shows up, folks, you don't go, what's CJC doing? You read the writing and all that good stuff. Anyways, legends, time to begin it. Lest we forget. Gets you every time. Gets you every time, Matt. So special, so important, so needed. What a wonderful round this is. Quite possibly one of my favourite rounds. Though, who knows? Magic round is right around the corner. I'll see how that feels too to be there. But, let's take a look at the chat right now at the moment here. Mel says Legends. Yep, I already talked to that. Cowboys crush Titans 50-18. Crazy, bro. Titans can no longer win the comp. Shocker. Killing it with a tip so far. TJC 5 out of 5. Crazy, bro. Great stuff. GG as a Storm fan. Will's Fitty. It was the Fitty, Mel. It was the Fitty. Huge game here. Let's bring it on. Mainly by 4. First try scorer is going to be Tommy Turbo. He's going to score 4 tries. Liam Pritchard predicts. Huge game coming up for Tommy Turbo in this one. A lot of people backing out of tipping Manly after a couple of their players were ruled out. And for those of you who haven't checked the lineups going, TJC, who's been ruled out for Manly? Well, I'll tell you, they've got Clayton ruled out, Jake Trebojevic, Jason Saab, and Sipley all out for them. So huge outs there. But you can never rule anything at the moment. You know, if you ignore the Roosters game, the Penrith Panthers have been very iffy this year. Joseph Reyes says, up the Roosters, up the Roosters, Jason. Sure is, buddy. Sure is. Kayo trying to play in the halves for real. For real, bro. Lest we forget. I like to see some lest we forgets in the chat. Massive respect, folks. Just a fitty bomb while I tipped against Penrith, and guess what? They won. You tipping them again, Legend, or what are you doing? What's your prediction for this one as a Storm fan? You can be the decider for a lot of these people here, bro. You can be the big old decider, the huge one, the moment of truther between these teams, bro. Cross your fingers and hope to die on it. Yeah, I'm still tipping you against Panthers next week. Bro, I tipped Manly purely in favour of Parramatta, Legend. Purely in favour of Parramatta. I have tipped the Manly Warringah Seagulls in this one, bro. So, yes, absolutely. Come on, Pars, lest we forget NRL edits. All right, kicking us off now. The first half is underway here in this one. Manly Warringah Seagulls with the ball here to get us going. And now, let's go, Legends. Let's go. Manly on first tackle. Go over through the middle here. Homo Olakawatu. What a second rower he is. New South Wales Blues representative going to the ground there. Good tackle from Brad Schneider. They slip to the left end. Tabanga. Brooks with a short one to Kula here. Just sneaking on through here for their own 30 before going down here. Feature later in round 16. We're under by the way. Yes, we are, Dean. I have to tip the Panthers for this. Sorry, they are desperate. That's fair enough, Mel. That's fair enough. It's pure bias why I tipped Manly, and I'm not even going to pretend it isn't, Legend. I'm not even going to pretend it isn't. Short from Simpkin to the right now, on his way here, 5th tackle, and it ends up in the hands after a minute of this game to the Panthers for their first play of the half here and of the entire game. Talangi goes short to Casey McLean here. Casey McLean will spread it out forward here down the left side. Not parking the bus here. Not at least in this game, Panthers. They keep running forward. Paul Alamotti through the middle now. Covered well by Manly. Manly looking to get back on side there. I'd question it a little from one of them, but they did it. No poll this evening, TJC. Well, Legend. Thank you for reminding me. Here you go. Here's your poll. Who's winning? Legends. And then we'll go Panthers. Manly. There you go. There you go, mate. There's your poll. There's your poll. Can you live stream the game? Unfortunately not, Legend, as it is copyrighted. I'm sure there's somewhere online you could probably look for it, but on YouTube it's going to be really hard to find, Legend. Most of the most viewed. There's some people that stream the commentary, but streaming the actual game can be tough. Maybe if you keep looking, you'll find one, but no, you won't be getting that on this channel as I can't exactly keep growing if I do it. They're very strict with strikes and that. Can't stand for Manly, so that's my excuse. I'll respect it, Mel. I'll respect it, okay? Dylan Edwards breaks through the Manly line. He keeps going. Dylan Edwards, and he's caught on the 40 there. Yes, Simpkin. Simpkin. And down to the ground here. Tongo just looking to force himself forward. It was a choice between Critter and Tungo at one point. It ended up being Tungo that they chose to keep. Critter doing so well for Dogs now, you wonder, did they make the right choice? Leo, to the left side. No skin in the game. Could go either way. Just here to support your channel. Appreciate it, John Tapu, mate. You are a true one. You're a real one, legend. Let's go, mate. Cleary in the air over to the left side here. And, beautiful collection there from Ruben Garrick here. We got some real ones in the chat looking at this. Short through the middle, and the rep is going to blow her whistle here. We have a penalty for Manly. Their first penalty of the game, and maybe the first penalty in general of the game here, legends. I have extreme short-term memory sometimes when I am commentating. Cherry Evans, a man of controversy over the previous month or so with his decision to leave the Manly Seagulls at the end of the year, or at the very least retire. If he ends up at the Roosters, like heavily suggested, he could be public enemy number one over here in the future, legends. He won't think about that for now, though. He'll be focused on the result tonight. Welcome to the top 6, Wills. Hey, welcome to the top 16, people should be saying to me. Welcome to the top 16. Simpkin breaks the line, makes Edwards look like a little Billy baby. And on the 20 here, Manly Seagulls only on the second. Short to Cherry Evans. Cherry Evans, round to Brooks. The halves linking up nicely. Turbo. Oh, look at him run. Lee Hopper-Whitey here. Looking to hop along. Passes back to Ben. Ben gets it over to Sibley. Through the middle now they run here. Here to the middle they run. Held on the 15 away from the try line here. Manly have plenty of opportunity as they get a 6 again here. Brooks to the right. Turbo runs inside here. And Turbo's covered well there by the Penrith Panthers here. I completely forgot for a second that you were a Cowboys fan, William. Good job, bruv. Yeehaw. Enjoy all your lollies today, mate. And it's another penalty. The Penrith Panthers losing their cool once again here. High tackle there. And here come the Seagulls. Ruben Garrick. Are they going for 2? Are they going for 2 or the tap? They're going to tap it, legends. They're not going to go for 2. They back themselves, folks. The Manly Seagulls showing some eggs, I'm going to say, against the Panthers. Short to the left here. Brooks gets it over to Trebojevic. And Ben Trebojevic held back there. Simpkin to Brooks. Brooks runs around to the left here. Luke Brooks almost round. Kicking his legs up and down there. Tygo covers him well here. Titans are in trouble. I think the Dogs are going to mold them next week. I'd be concerned too, William. I think the Titans are in trouble. Cherry to the right side. Ola Kawatu. Oh my goodness! The Manly Seagulls lead! The Manly Seagulls lead! Ruben Garrick flies on over! And we have our first try of the night here! Ruben says, Parramatta, welcome to top 16! 4-0 the away side flying eye. And had Panthers even won a game at comeback? I don't know, man. I think they've lost more than they've won here. I don't know, man. The Panthers' discipline, a real issue so far in this one here. Manly just taking full advantage, and Garrick will be smiling from ear to ear over this one. He made them his pets with that one. Might as well have put them on a leash because they were never getting to him. He barks through them. And I guess I would say raw, but he is an Eagle. Squawks to the crowd. And now Garrick from right in front here, tipping Manly now says Mel. You little cheater. You little cheater, you Mel. Little cheater. 4-0 with a kick to come here. From in front here, Ruben Garrick. And he scored all 6 points tonight officially for the Manly Seagulls. A wicked start as they begin their charge to try and make their arch rivals not last. Can they show the world just how beatable the Penrith Panthers still are? The 4 making it 4 is just classic legends to open up this one here. And if you go TJC, you're coming off too excited. I'm just saying, mate. Of course I am a Para fan. Skill issue TJC for Penrith. Absolutely, Dean Love stuff. It's a huge skill issue from the Penrith Panthers, mate. Well, I'll never tip Manly. Look, it's just too much. I have to tip them. I had to tip them. There was no choice with me, Mel. I get it, though. Imagine if Penrith concede 50. Imagine SS Storm, fam. I would love it. I don't think it's likely, Legend, but I would love it, man. Just Brew to the right here. Look, it's a short run from Simpkin. He goes all the way here. Simpkin held back on it here. He gets over to the 30 on this end. Plenty of pressure on him. Second tackle. Manly taking off here. I'm playing Fall Guys soon, are ya? Well, Legend, you might as well be playing Penrith Panthers. They should do a sponsor with the Fall Guys, folks, because they are falling off a cliff. They are the literal Fall Guys. You're enjoying Rugby League Live. Well, then you should smash them by whatever scoreline you like, and that'll be the scoreline in this actual game, Dean. Now DCE clearing it in the air. Over to the left side here. Plenty of chase. Thomas Jenkins ends up with it in the air here. The Panthers Chirets go crazy on the side. Casey McLean looking to clean the competition here. Huge skill issue there. They get him down. I want Panthers to lose so Eels are not last. Same here, Joe. Same here, mate. And oh no, Manly celebrate a mistake here. Goodness me, Casey McLean. He might as well be handing Manly the victory. McLean with another error here. And joke's on me, he's in my super coach. Yeah, McLean, he loses the ball into the head of the Manly player. I don't know what he's doing there. He's in a bit too much of a rush, and he absolutely makes a dog's breakfast out of that one. Luke Brooks to play the ball here, our GOAT from the 30 on the Penrith Panthers end here. For those watching at home that are not seeing the game itself here, Panthers are defending on the left side, Manly attacking from the right side towards the left as we speak at the moment. Olakuatu here, forcing forward now. They go to the left, Luke Brooks, short to Turbo, it's a long pass to Opawati, and he's just going to take the tackle because he knows he would have been pulled out. Yes, I have, mate. I used to smash my boy Jimmy in it. Agree, Wilson, definitely having a huge impact. Definitely, mate. Definitely. There have been numerous sin bins every match. Well, I wouldn't be shocked if we saw a sin bin in this match at some point, Legend. I think it's a very likely possibility, Legends. Cherry Evans, over to the right. Garrick, I couldn't break through the line here. Remember, Legends, if you are enjoying the stream, remember to hit that like button and subscribe if you're new as we chase 5K. Kicks Manly over to the left here. Plenty on it, and Tango manages to get it. Oh, my goodness, Tango, counter-attack, oh, dearie me. Here he goes up the field, and he's covered well there, getting to the 30, the exact point where the penalty started here for Manly. And, oh, no, speaking of penalties, Luke Brooks gives his own away to the Penrith Panthers here. 30 minutes in, on 30 minutes left, 10 minutes gone by. On the 30, we have a penalty. I've had 5 wins in Fall Guys. That's pretty good, Dean. That's pretty good, buddy. Good old Legend. I tipped Penrith. SS Storm fan. Nobody's got the balls I have. Nobody's got the balls TJC has, Legends. Nobody. And Manly will just hold him back here on the first here. Going through the middle. Short Moses. Leota there. Leota with a hard push there to hold him back here in this one. And then Cleary looks to back himself up here. Cleary had one of his best games last week against the Roosters. And oh, the commentator's curse is real. He loses the ball. He loses the ball. And now it is Lei Opawati's job to cover it, getting it to Cherry, who goes to Garrick, the only try scorer of the game so far here. Ruben Garrick covered on half. Olakuatu here. Doesn't go too far. Just collected a few steps forward here. I don't know what your Legends' thoughts are on high shots at the moment, but I think that they're still finding their feet with the rule. But they're also being strangely consistent with it too. It's kind of crazy. There's one or two they've missed, but I feel like overall when they see a high shot, they're in the bin. Benny Burbo here through the middle, slips and slides over here on the 30, gets it to Tavanga. Tavanga, short to Cherry. Olakuatu breaks through the line here. Olakuatu held on the 10. They have one tackle to defend here. They have one tackle to defend, Legends. One tackle. Just Tavanga to Brooks. Long pass over to Kula, who kicks low. Lei Opawati chases. And it's going to be a goal line dropout here. The Penrith Panthers managing to cover it up here. It goes out of play there. Absolutely spectacular there from the Manly Warringah Seagulls. The Penrith Panthers were desperate in that one to keep it out here. And we just keep going at the moment, legends. Solid start here at the moment. What an exciting game we have on our hands as it stands in this one, folks. Nathan Cleary just bouncing the ball there. Kicks us off with our goal line dropout here. Mel in the chat drops in with their thoughts saying Jet Cleary is covering up in the lower grades. Well, then maybe they bet on the wrong Cleary, Mel. Maybe we should have had Jet and Nathan Cleary as our halves. Ha! No, I love Blaze Talungi as a bloke, and I hope he improves in the future for them because, trust me, Blaze is a really good guy. Really good guy. I would know. I've had some great chats with him. Over through the middle here, and Moses Leota, the man on a mission here. I'm underway, Eels versus Panthers. I like to hear that, Dean. Win the game. Win the game. Win the game, Dean. Penrith with some quick time outside here. Go to the middle now. Liam Henry through it, and he's covered pretty dang well there. Too easy for Manly. 27 metres gained only here, and they're going to clear it over to the far right. And that they threw that set quick. Tommy Turbo rushing here, looking to pop through them here, folks. He's looking to pop off like a soda can lid. And officially on the field is our number 14 for the Manly Warringah Seagulls, folks. That's right. It is Tommy Talaria going to the left here, through the middle now. They keep pushing. And so far here, it hasn't exactly been the best season for the Penrith Panthers, especially if it remains like this. They'll still be proud, though. I'm pretending you there. You should, Dean. You should. You should. I'll be the loudest Para fan, mate. Let's go, Para. And wait, folks, we're pausing the play for a second. We've got a concern on Casey McLean here. Tackle 4. He could be forced off here if they have too much of a concern here. Jed is a halfback, isn't he? We can force him to 5'8", William. We can force him to 5'8", okay? Force him. What's he going to do? Say no to his da? Oh, he actually sparks the side of Olakau'atu's head here. I'm going to be honest, if Olakau'atu's not such a big bloke, that could have been worse for Penrith there, but okay. Casey McLean comes off for a head injury assessment, folks, and this is a huge moment for Manly. This is a huge moment for Manly. TJC, the enforcer. I would be an enforcer, bruv. I would be an enforcer. Get me on the creator field. Get me on, folks. Get me out there. I'll take them on, legends. Homo Olakau'atu is damaging back row and Eli Katoa. They are, man. Imagine those two as a second row pairing. Oh, Billimore through the middle here. We might not need them when Billimore's doing jobs like that. Held on the 10 now. Manly quick over to the right. Simkin. Cherry kicks low and the Panthers punishing a Manly side that wasn't quick to think with that play, just trying a little too much in the 6 tackle set on only like the second tackle. Yeah, our New South Wales Cup side is going great. Jed is becoming more confident with every game. That's good to hear, legend. The ex-Sharks number 9 young guy. Oh, that ex-Sharks number 9 guy you got too? Sick, mate. Sick. You're doing well then, aren't you? And here they go. Good tackle there by Ben Trebojevic here. 25 minutes and a half left in this one. 5th tackle. They clear it over to Manly here. And this has been a great opening 15 here. And we have a step here from Manly. About over 20 metres gained in this one from Tommy Turbo here. Over 30, actually. Talau looking to push them off here. Talau unable to break through. Sam Currow. Feel like that name's familiar. Jumps into the chat and says, Para's going to be top 8 by round 14. Watch, with Moses, we're playing a top 8 side. I like it, Sam Currow. Heck yes, Sam. Parramatta for top 8 by round 14. You heard it here first. Cola down the left side here. Not to be confused with Coca-Cola. They're both sugary. They're both quick. But one will rot your teeth, whereas this guy just rots the defense. On the 40 now. And Cherry Evans, the kicker, clears it in the air to the left side here. Plenty of it. And, oh, what a catch from Paul Alamotti there. He had plenty of pressure, and he has to offload that to Dylan Edwards here. Dylan Edwards with the quick run now. Edwards forcing himself forward here just to run with it. Gets it short to Thomas Jenkins here. Thomas Jenkins through the middle here. Good to hear Parra's got the ball in your game, mate. Up Manly, says KCT. I love seeing some support for your teams in the chat there. Good stuff, Casey. Good stuff. Unusual to see my was on top of any ladder. Hey, Mel, just enjoy it while it lasts, all right? Enjoy it while it lasts. You're going to need to. Trust me. I have learnt that the hard way. Talangi. Through the left side, he was made to go back there. He thought he wasn't held. The ref says you're held. Now to Cleary. 40 metres gained. Hits it over to the right side here. Manly, nice and neat there for the 10 to collect it on the ground. Beautiful stuff. Too easy for him here. Just forcing forward now. Well, there you go. And what a song we are singing at the moment here. The Eagles flying away from the Panthers. They keep pushing here. And I don't think there would ever be a time outside of this where Para fans would be happy to see Manly winning against us in the West. Jazz Tabanga. Almost to the 30 there. This is one of their worst sets they've had this half, I'm not going to lie here. 2 left in it here. They're probably just going to have to clear it on around their own 40 here, folks. But when you watch it here, Manly just catching Penrith in all types of positions. Penrith with the huge effort in defense to try and keep them away here. Thomas Jenkins will just neatly run to the 20 here. People who play 7 tackle sets saying big deal, Jenkins. Ground he goes. Now to Alamotti there. Former Canterbury Bankstown Bulldogs just on the ground here. KCT drops into the chance. There's not even a Wires fan, but it's good to see him up there. Hopefully they can stay there. I agree, KCT. Mate, I'm not a Wires fan either. I think it's pretty obvious by what I'm wearing, but good on them, I say, for where they are on the ladder, and we'd love to see them stay there. Speaking of stay there, the Panthers could not make the ball stay there. It flies out of the field. That was closer to being received by a fan than it was one of his teammates. And Sorensen not only tosses one that I think goes slightly forward, but it goes out of play there. Poor stuff from Scotty Sorensen here. And the Penrith Panthers will give the ball to Manly there. What's those bandages on the 2 fingers there of Sorensen? He looks like Oswald Cobblepot. On the halfway now. Bullaball will take our first tackle here before going to the ground now. Bullaball on the ground, tackled. Love the energy. Earn your new sub. Appreciate it, KCT. We do our best here on the channel, mate. Love ya. Thank you for the sub. If you guys are enjoying this stream as much as KCT, remember you can do the same quite simply. That's what it's all about, the fun, the energy, the community we have. Ben Trebojevic held on the 20 here. Go short here to Tokiaho. Remember, he won a couple premierships with the Sydney Roosters before leaving for Super League. Simkin to Cherry. Down the right, Talau! Tommy Talau scores for Manly! It's 10-0! It's 10-0! Parramatta, welcome top 16! The Eagles flying high right now. The claws of the Panthers haven't grown enough. They're in their infant phase still, unable to catch them. They've gone from the glory days where there was too much meat and food for them to hunt to now where all they can try to hunt are the birds that can fly away from them. Just call Manly the birds of prey, because here at CommBank, they will slay. Molding a attack almost like it was clay. Too easy. Until the former West Tiger drops a heart to the crowd here. What a try there. Manly 10. Once again. Panthers to 0 legends. Goodness me. I cannot believe it. I just seen the ladder. Definitely know who you want to win this game. KCT. I'm not even going to try and act vague about it. Absolutely, you are 100% correct, man. Up the Sea Eagles. KC. Can't believe I'm saying that. CommBank curses as a Storm fan. It's a curse, man, indeed. What a legend, Casey. Someone at work today said last week Pars played so good they can't lose anymore. We'll see about that, says the Penrith Panthers legend. Ruben Garrick. As always, legends, you got to remember you have to barrack for Garrick in those positions. It's 12-0 at CommBank Stadium to Manly here. What a wicked game this is at the moment here. Everything going the way of what the NRL wants here. Dylan Edwards looking distraught there at the moment in the crowd here. He can't believe it. Wazgear is selling like crazy at the moment. Bandwagon is real. Mel, it's always real, legend. Always real. Up the Seagull, says KCT! 10-0 Moses scores for my game. Let's go, Dean. I love to hear that, mate. You're an omen. You're an omen. Mate, Dean, you're literally a real omen. But I'm not a Seagulls fan, sadly. I'm a Titans fan. No! That is the most devastating plot twist I've heard all night, Casey. That's all good, though, legend. That's all good. At least we're both back in the same team for this game. And I have nothing wrong with the Gold Coast Titans. I like the Gold Coast Titans. Hopefully you can bounce back next week against the Bulldogs. I'd love that as a Para fan, Casey. Please, let's do it. Para and Titans to win. Tavaga to Brooks. Now around the side here. Turbo. Grabbed by the hips now. And he ends up 35 out from his side. Held there, folks. And now Cherry kicking off fifth after what was a great set from the Panthers in defense there. And it ends up with Edwards on the 40 here. Looking to fend the ball off and sidestep here. He breaks through, but there's a coverage there from Manly. Corey Waddell, the boy to cover it. The former Canterbury Bankstown Bulldog lad here. 4 on the trot. Hopefully next week we can do better against the Dogs. Hopefully, Casey. Hopefully. Don't worry. I know what it's like to lose too, as you can probably tell on the ladder. And, oh, look at that. We got a headband wearer. Who's our headband wearer? It's Isaiah Yeo, folks. And just down the left side here, the Penrith Panthers. Just inching right up here. Now down the side, Manly broken apart here. Panthers almost through, but not quite. It just wasn't meant to be there. In there, Drew. There we go. We could get something happening here. Penrith Panthers. But they just don't do it. Manly end up with the ball. First tackle here. And oh, it goes from bad to worse. Manly win a penalty here. Liam Martin was inside the 10 meters. You could see it coming a mile away here. Titans aren't terrible, have their moments. I like them. Well said, Mel. I've heard a lot of hoopla about the club suits not actually caring about the club. It's more a cash cow. That's the downfall of the club is. Yeah, it's such a shame, Casey. It's such a shame that so many players only care about the cash nowadays, but that's when you know you have a good team, when it's not just cash and they actually try, legend. Yeah, the Panthers are getting the calls now. Yeah, well, that's a little outdated, that chat, isn't it? That's a little outdated, folks. That call was definitely not in their favour there, folks. And here we go. Just down the left side here, Talau. They're now going to the right here. Brooks, short to Benny Trebojevic there. Ben Trebojevic held down. Casey McLean passes his HIA, by the way, folks. And Ola Kuatsu breaks through, uploads to Turbo. And Turbo is stopped by Brad Schneider with a try-saving tackle. Low kick, Jerry Evans. Edwards, plenty of chase on him. And he is held less than 2 meters, I reckon, from the goal line. Definitely was not the intended target in that kick there. And we carry on. Penrith Panthers. Down at the left side here. Maverick Geyer takes the tackle. Obviously, son of Mark Geyer. Penrith Panther legend. Schneider here. Over to the right. Just 16 minutes to go in the first half. And what a 16 minutes it could prove to be if this is anything to go by here. It shows. That's nice, Dean. Wish I was a Storms fan. I almost guaranteed top 4 every year. KCT, they're the team where you just know that, like, they don't know what true losing is, legend. Like, I think we all envy it. I'm a Victorian. I particularly envy it, but I hate the Storm. I could never support them, Casey. Born, raised Victorian. Go Queensland. Manly Warringah Seagulls. Squeezing over to the 30. Kevin Walters talking in the corner there, 6-time premiership winner. A bit of a simple set here from the Manly Warringah Seagulls. It looks like they're making it at the moment, folks. Nothing too crazy as it stands here. Jazz Tabunga. Spun around here. What a view this is at the moment. And they're just carrying some lightweight at the moment, aren't they? Nathan Brown. Static Nathan goes down on the halfway here. 18 metres gained. Cherry's going to hit it to the right side here. I'm just surprised it's 12-0, legends. Support your country, standing club. That's what I do, SS. That's what we do. Crazy stat Storm made the top 4 8 out of 10 times in the last 10 years, and those 2 times they didn't make, they were 5th. That's just sad, Casey. That's just sad. We need something different. Wait, hold on a second here. Hit the pause button. Isaiah Tago down the right here. Held away. On the halfway now. We have Cleary going to Edwards. They're picking up the shift here. Could it be a late night shift? Scott Sorensen does the sidestep around here. Sorensen kept away in it. Backwards he is. And the Manly defense being played around here. Nathan Cleary, short pass here. If I was told that we were winning against Penrith 12-0 at the start of the season, I would think we were top 4. You would think so, Bish Bosh Josh, but that's not the case. Oh, no, Manly lost it. Oh, no, wait, they're going to say Panthers. Wait, what? Could we consider a challenge here, potentially, legends? This was a very 50-50 sort of call here. All right, Manly are challenging, legends. I thought it was possibly a knockback here. I live in Victoria too. Hey, you live in Victoria. It's an interesting place, Victoria. Trust me. Don't go. Stick where you are, legend, unless you support proper a New South Wales team, man. It's so different, man. It's so different, Casey. My name is Nathan John Bird, as I can tell by your name, legend. Very cool, mate. Good to meet you once again. And there we have it. Challenge successful. Masterclass. Absolute cinema from Manly. Absolute cinema from Manly. Warringah Seagulls. Bravo. Bravo. Let me just bow to you, Manly. Let me just bow to you. Thank you. Thank you, Manly. I love you. I'm loving you for this game. That was a W challenge. That was one of the best challenges in a while. Seagulls on the 15, just pushing forward a little bit here. It's very simplistic stuff at the moment. Nothing too insane here as they continue their run. Claus Borders is evening all evening. Claus, welcome to the stream, mate. Good to have you here, legend. 13 minutes left here. Over to the right and only on third tackle. Cherry kicks early. 20. It's bouncing quick, but oh, it leads too straight there. And Paul Alabody ends up with it here, folks. Paul Alabody forward now. Running. What happened to Panthers? What happened, legend, is that they thought just because they beat the Roosters, they were completely back, mate. 16-0 Cartwright Eels. Okay, D. Let's hope that means that the Manly Warringah Seagulls are going to score another, mate. Ibrahim jumps into the chat and says, not the one to complain, but come on, as a Titans fan, we always have a terrible second half. 38 unanswered points. I get that, Ibrahim. I get that, bro. I'd be annoyed too. You know, as a Para fan, I'm no stranger to seeing my team blow leads. I'm no stranger to my team beating leads too, but it's tough, man. I understand that, legend. Just remember at the end of the day that all you can do is support your club. It's up to them to do better for you, legend. It's up to them to do better for you. All you can do is make yourself passionately heard as a fan. Obviously, no abuse, but, you know, passionately heard that you want your team to do better. G'day, Mel. G'day, everybody. We love some amazing chatters in the chat right now. And now Talau, held now on the 30. I love to call him Tommy Tawau or Tada because what a try that was before. Simpkins going short to Waddell here. Least of their issues tonight. Just under 12 remaining. 2 tackles left in the set here. Brooks on the halfway. Could we see a run here? No, we will not. Barely go down to the ground there, folks. It's never fun conceding 50. I was at the Melbourne game, Ibrahim. It sucked, man. It sucked. I became a meme online for a bit about it. And now we have Penrith having to work with the ball now. Dylan Edwards going to the ground here. The number 1. Is that a bad play of the ball? Penrith. Edwards. With a play having about as much IQ as he has here. Edwards loses the ball backwards. Manly get the ball on 20. Let's go. Oopsie poopsie. now that I think about it, Penrith are like City, win 4 in a row and then lose a close game and then are in bad form. So true, legend. So true, Bish Bosh Josh. It's Penrith, it's not Ref Pen. It's not Penrith, it's Ref Pen. Damn right, legend. They would have been in trouble here. Manly to the left side here. First tackle. 10.5 minutes left. Ben Trebojevic here. Held well by Cleary and Isaiah Yeo. Penrith Panthers will be desperate to defend this one. This is a massive moment in the game here. Simpkin to Brooks to Cherry. Cherry's almost through. Oh, goodness. What defense from Edwards. Set restart. Manly trying to run shorts. It's our boy. And Simpkins held back. And we have Brad Schneider staying on the ground at the moment, legends. Big moment here. Wait on it a second here, folks. But, bro, how good was that from Cherry? So close. So close. Just not quite. Couldn't have been tighter, folks. As tight as you like it. And that's got to leave you dazed, that hit. What a tackle there. An elbow to the eye, you know. I don't know if you guys have ever been elbowed to the face, but it's not exactly a fun time. Especially to the eye. Your eye's a lot softer than sometimes you give it credit for, folks. The trainer just having a look at him at the moment. They put some water on it, folks, as we pause at the moment. Schneider, 23 tackles tonight so far. Former Canberra Raider and Super League player. He's got to go off with a bleeding eye like that. Yep. All right, folks. Brad Schneider coming off the field here, and I think it's fair to say Manly having a field day and a great advantage at the moment in this one. Tough luck for Brad Schneider here, and it means that Luke Somerton will come onto the field to cover him here. Somerton, he's not exactly the star that you'd want, but he could be the hero they need. Manly Ringer Seagulls. On the 10-meter line, first tackle, waiting till he's off the field to play the ball again here, legends. The trainer just having a talk. Yeah, they are off. Here we go. Simpkin. They go to the left here. It's the Cherry Evans. Cherry Evans to Brooks. Ben Trebojevic here. Through the middle here. Ben Trebojevic unable to be stopped. There you go. Simpkin. On the second, misses it to Cherry, to Brown. Over to Garrick. Garrick wanted to barrack himself for a double, and it's a penalty. It's a penalty for Manly. Do you go for 14 potentially here, folks? No. I think they have the momentum and they'll go for the try. Oh, come on. Come on. That's such a milk. I'm not even going to lie. That's such a milk. Garrick runs through, and then he points at his neck and goes down, and the ref goes, okay, you were hit high. There wasn't much to it in that one here, folks. Now to the right, Simpkin, Cherry, and Olakuatu. He'll get his chance. And, oh, look, he was almost separated there. Brooks gets it to Burbo. Burbo, can he find one of his brothers? Obviously not Gerbo. Gerbo was ruled out late here. And it's another penalty for Manly here. Folks, they keep going. They keep going. It's just non-stop penalties. Lifting the attacker's leg now. Can they just stop it? Can they just stop it? William Hunt says, Garrick the milkman. I'd buy milk from Garrick. I don't know about you folks, you legends in the chat, but I'd be buying some milk from Ruben Garrick. And Isaiah Papali'i goes on report here. I think they're going to go for 2. Yep, they're taking the 2, folks. 14-0 to Manly coming up in a bit here on the channel. And, oh, what's that? It's random Parramatta fan in the crowd with the same shirt cheering on the team. Let's go! We've got a random Para guy. Forget random South dude. Who are those? Random Para guy. Random Para guy, legends. Now Garrick, the milkman, folks. It's Milkman Garrick, him and his Manly Seagulls team. I don't know. Thinking of a Postman Pat sort of thing. You know, Milkman Gack, we'll call him. Milkman Gack and his black and white cats. Early in the game, he gets the kick 14-0 to Manly. And the whole of Parramatta erupts, but not for the reasons Penrith wanted. Not for the reasons Penrith wanted. Goodness me. Absolutely special stuff at the moment, legends. And I am in shock that Manly are still losing on the poll at the moment. So did I, legend. That's how I could remember the theme song. Clearance in the air to the left here. And Cherry Evans ends up with it. Huge run through the middle here for Nathan Brown. Almost got through there even. Oh, and it's a penalty too for Manly. And there's a fight. Bring back the Biff. Bring back the Biff. In full flight here. A bit of pushing and shoving. And Isaiah starting to realise that maybe he picks the wrong Western Sydney side. Sorensen, yeah, definitely a shoulder. Definitely a shoulder from Scott Sorensen to Nathan Brown there. There's no doubt about that, legends. That is a penalty here. And here they come. Sorensen in trouble, but my question is what? Keski Bro says go live. We are live, Keski, mate. We are live. If you're talking about the actual game, we cannot show that due to copyright, legend, but you can try checking out somewhere else, I'm sure. Yeah, I think bin. Had to be. Inconsistency could not be key. Scott Sorensen is in 10, legends. Scott Sorensen in the bin for 10. It's official. From bad to worse. Get off your horse. Scott Sorensen out of here. Nah, in my opinion, it's a shoulder charge. It's a shoulder charge. Had to be. There we go. Never seen a Parramatta fan cheer for Manly till today. Well, Ibrahim, I'm going to level with you right now. I absolutely despise Manly usually. Absolutely despise them. I cannot stand them. And that's why you've never seen it before, Ibrahim. But for this game, to watch Penrith be 17 and welcome Parra to the top 16, I would cheer on anybody, legend. I would cheer on anybody. I would cheer on the dog down the road that tries to attack me. Anyone. Anyone, brother. Absolutely anyone. As the Stubborns and Sorensen in the bin. Yep, legend. Yep. Shoulder to head equal automatic sin bin, legends. And it's the Panthers from the left side tackling Manly here. 2 left in the set here. It's a short run from Gordon Shed Gun Dog. He goes down to Bugger. Cherry to Turbo. Up and around here. It's still 5th tackle. And it'll be Panthers' ball here. Manly just trying the simple stuff as it stands, legends. And it's working at the moment even. They've come up on top on this occasion, Panthers, but there's been so many times in this game where they haven't. So many times. Dylan Edwards through the middle. And Panthers get a penalty. 6 minutes to go, and here it is. Number 1 winning a pen, the number 1 for him. And the past fans go crazy on the sideline, hopeful for this to change. Least bank Penrith for turning up, says Claude. Because absolutely good on Penrith for turning up, legend, but okay, I have converted. Let's go, Manly. She's converted. We've converted one to the dark side for one game. To the dark side, legends. 66 possession, folks. Isaiah Yeo takes the second tackle here. But 66 possession. What are they doing, legends? I don't know what they're doing. 66 possession. Like, what even is that? Manly, crazy. They're just on top of them. And here the stat keeps continuing, folks. Panthers to the left. Thank you very much, they say. Yeo gets it to go. Here we go, Lindsay Smith. Lindsay Smith around with the ball here. Couple-time premiership winner. Now Soberton to Cleary. They've been let down to Soberton because Mitch Kenny's unavailable due to suspension. And then you've also got Brad Schneider out with an eye issue now. So a lot to happen. Just as I clicked enter, what I read, what she said. So far, the Eagles are winning. So far, legend. So far. Tips the Pars. Her force is strong tonight. Dang right it is, legend. Thinking of strong tonight. Liam Martin is. He's running for the line here. He's held back there. Terrific stuff, Summerton. And he couldn't be marked there. Covered. 5th tackle. 1 more left in the set here. 21 meters gained now. They keep pushing here. And oh, is that a beautiful kick? Cherry Evans with the heroic moment here, trying to get out of the goal line here. And he couldn't do it, folks. He couldn't do it here. Out it goes there. Yes, says the crowd. What a play there. Watch it again, Isaiah just tripping over going, yeah, penalty. Brianna in the chat says, yes, I want the Eagles to win so Eagles can stay on 16 leaderboard. Me too, Brianna, so much. I tipped Titans 2 and Bronx last week. Mel, you are a jinxie. You know that, right? You're a jinxie. We all know this. You know it too. No point denying it at this point. You're jinxie. Sorensen still 5 minutes till he's back on the field here. Can they pop the cherry of excitement? The Penrith Panthers here. Isaiah Papali now to the right here. Obviously, in case you missed it, we didn't stream it on the channel here. Titans, Cowboys. Titans putting 50. The Cowboys putting 50 on the Titans there. Sorry, Titans fans. I got your hopes up there. Liam Martin pushing them around here. And just couldn't break through there. At the moment, Rihanna, the Seagulls are beating Penrith at the moment. Short kick, bro, and it's a goal line drop out again here. Beautiful stuff. What a defensive play there from Tommy to Lau. Or should I say Tommy to wow. To wow. It wasn't the milkman with the hero to be the hero this time. It was his maroon and white pal. I found some skin in the game. First was coach 1995 also. First was coach 1995 also coached the Eels up the seas. Up it goes, John. Up it goes. And oh, the short kickoff works out for Manly. They get the ball. 2 minutes left in this half. Wouldn't it be insane if the Penrith Panthers conceded another before halftime here? They're going to have to defend with all of their will right now. Was that John Marty? Heck yeah, it would have been, Mel. Heck yeah, it would have been. Liam Martin manages to get the ball there and goes down. And that is just wonderful. 1.5 minutes to go in this one now, legends. Remember, we're one of the few channels that does not leave you at halftime. So feel free to chat amongst in the chat here and ask any questions rugby league related that you'd want and all that good stuff within reason as we enjoy our very regular halftime show in about a minute here. 3rd tackle here goes to Cleary. And now it's a short pass. Around goes Isaiah Papali'i here. What a star second rower he once was. Gets to Tulagi now. Blaze Tulagi running forward here. The 4 Peters are struggling as it stands. And it's directly to Papali who goes to Lindsay Smith. Cleary around here. Nathan Cleary kept back in it. They're putting the pressure on Manly at the moment. It's a kick. Back through it towards it all. And it goes out of play. That was an immense effort there. How Cherry had the confidence to just leave that one out is quite impressive to me with 40 seconds to go here. Lay up a wide, he taps and goes now. Ibrahim drops into the chat and says, I've only got one prediction, right? This whole round. I've got Panthers today, so yeah, it's going to stay like that. You're going to stick around with it, legend, till the very end, mate. I respect that. I respect that very much, bro. You're not giving in to pressure. I love that about people. Yep, John Marty. What a hero he was. Everyone forgets it, but he's our most recent premiership winner. Everyone forgets him because we had such a legendary coach before that. But, you know, he won our most recent premiership. He should be just as much of a legend, you know, but he's not. Ola Kawatu, short there. First half, they're keeping it alive here. Oh, my God, down the right wing, Manly run. And the referee is going to say, don't you dare. There we go. And Manly lead at CommBank Stadium, 14-0 at halftime. Panthers unable to break through the line at the moment. That's no good. And what a half of rugby league that was as we enter the TJC Sports halftime show. Or as we should call it, the halftime segment, I swear, legends, because it's practically that at this point when the moment in the stream where I remind you all, if you're enjoying, hit that like button. And of course, if you're new, subscribe to the channel as it helps out a lot. You'll keep seeing this legendary content, and you know, it helps me chase my goal of 5K. What a dream come true that'll be when we finally reach that, legends. Feel free to also drop your thoughts in the comments. We do read every single comment here on the channel, legends. Gary Muggy jumps into the chat here and says too many bins this round. Hey, oh, it's insane, Gary. They've got to work around the rule because it's just becoming a crazy joke, man. Ivan was a great coach for us, not so much right now, it seems. You want him, Mel? I think Panthers don't really mind right now. You want him? How are you tonight, TJC, says George Alarm? I'm pretty legendary, not going to lie. I expect you all to be welcoming me to the top 16 after this, all right? I want you all to be like, welcome to the top of the table, TJC. The wonderful top 16 teams, the best in the comp, the greatest of all time. Let's go. Could not have asked for a better first half. You could not have, Bish Bosh Josh. You could not have. Unless you're a Penrith Panthers fan, then, well, of course you could have asked for much better because of high tackles. Yeah, there's too many high tackles at the moment. And how's hurt young fullbacks with a long look, legend? In my opinion, 1 week's fair. He was committed to it, but also that's just my opinion. I respect yours, legend. I respect it, mate. Timmy Stecker says Ivan is a good coach. He is a good coach. He's absolutely a good coach. Mel's not saying he's not. Mel actually really likes Ivan Cleary a lot more than I do. Timmy, trust me, a lot more than I do. She's just saying that at the moment, Panthers are not going well under him, and Wires are going pretty well under their coach. So, like, she's just saying comparatively at this time, they're not the same. Feel free to correct me, Mel, but that's how I see what you're trying to say. Hainsey, my boy, drops in the chat, says, new season, we're back, dog. We're back, Hainsey. We're back. One job, baby. One job, and we've done it. We've done it, Hainsey. We just got to get through this second half. It's not over. It's not over, but it's on its way, legends. Snipey, coming up. I had KFC for dinner tonight. Did ya? Kentucky Fried Chicken. More like Kentucky Fried Panther at the moment. The KFC has come to life and is attacking its normal feasters. Ibrahim says Bo was so good against Cowboys in the first half. Oh, Bo Fermor, bro, I've rated him for a few years. What a player he is. He helps you so much in the defense, in my opinion, so much. But I think a lot of your team doesn't. You know, I feel like there's a lot of moments where he puts in a tackle and then there's no one else for other bits. Look, I'm not a Titans fan, so I don't notice everything, but I'm just like putting it out there. I think he's one of your best players at the moment, legend. Is Galvin a number 6 as well? Yes, he is, Mel, but don't you dare even think about it. He's ours. Don't you even think about it. Moses and Galvin. Yeah, it'll be Mitchell Moses and Lachlan Galvin. That's the rumor. That's very likely at the moment. Very likely. I feel Panthers will have a run like 9-win streak, says Bish Bosh Josh. Well, mate, even if that does happen, let's just enjoy this while we have it, you know. Let's enjoy this time. Let's just feel alive, bro. Let's just like chill and enjoy while we have it. It's not going to be around forever. I'm certain of it here. By the way, guys, if you haven't tipped Manly yet, get into it, legends. We need more Manly tipping in this one, folks. Wow, Panthers look so bad. And Manly looks so good, legends. He's too young for me anyway. At this stage, so you say, Mel. So you say. At this stage, I'm tipping Broncos as a Storm fan. At this stage, I am too, mate. Manly, 14-0, legends, for those who can't see the scoreboard right now. Absolutely unbelievable stuff, especially if you're a Parramatta Eels supporter like myself. Oh, goodness me. Goodness me, legends. While I can show it, let's take a look at this. Look at that. Look at that on the ladder here. What's that? What's that we can see? What's that we can see if I can make it clear enough on the ladder here? What's that? Oh, is that the Panthers? Is that the Panthers last? Oh my God. What art? What magical piece of art is this? Van Gogh, Da Vinci, they're all crying right now, realizing that if they lived in the modern day, their art would be worthless compared to this. Worthless. Absolutely worthless. The Panthers, 17th. Eels, 16th. Absolute dream come true at the moment. Brother, ew, what's that? What's that, brother? Ew. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Broncos should win 13 plus next week. I don't even know if I'll do a margin for that one, just because Panthers are an annoying team. So, but I will say I am going to just like instantly go Broncos to win with that one. I was busy. What happened in the earlier games? What happened in the earlier game, Legend? There was only one earlier game. The Cowboys bested the Titans 50-18 there. And if you're talking about the other nights, Storm beat Buddies 24-16. Warriors beat Knights 26-12. Roosters beat the Dragons, or the Dargans as we call them, 46-18. And Broncos beat Bulldogs 42-18, Legend. Some great stuff overall here. You watch, I tip against them and they win. Like, I tipped against the Roosters. I tipped the Roosters last week. Yeah, that's always what happens, Legend. When you tip the team that that should win, it never ends up being the case, bro. Never. Next week, I'm going to watch New South Wales Queensland game to TJC. Enjoy it, George. Enjoy it. I'll be streaming that freshly in Queensland, probably wearing my Queensland jersey, Legends. Excited for it. I would go to it, but I also just feel like I kind of want to stream it, not only out of spite for Andrew, but also because, it's going to be a long day of traveling, Legends. I feel like I'm just going to want to relax where we're staying and that for a night, because it's going to be a busy 3 days of me going in and out. So it's all about picking your limits, folks. It's all about picking your limits here. Not really. What's a limit? I mean, a limit, Legends. Limits. Not really. You guys are only missing 2 players. Only missing 2. Missing 6. Look, 6 players. Mel's dropping all the players. She knows every player. Team Wireside, so I wouldn't brag too much. I love it, Mel. I love that you don't even hide your feelings towards certain teams. Love it. We're taking a look at so far, and I just can't believe it. Manly have more players out. They can't even argue that, the Panthers. Manly have more players out, Legends. You watch. At the end of this game, I guarantee you the Panthers are going to go, it's Belinda Sharp's fault. But honestly, she's had an all right game today. I've enjoyed this. Panthers Manly, folks. Wow. Does it feel good to be a Para fan this year for the first time? Cannot believe it. Utter insanity. Insanity at its finest, folks. Like, I'm actually starting to lose it in how insane it is, mate. Not too long till we should be due to kick off the next half, Legends. When we do, don't worry, we'll be immediate to tell you all about it and be all excited for it here. We'll be jumping up and down, mate. You won't be able to hear the end of it, okay? We'll be having a loud, screaming, bubbly, moving, topsy-turvy TJC. I'd be like a fidget spinner. If you don't know what that is, look it up. Spin, spin, spin. William Munster's Saab is out. Who else? Saab is out. I believe one of their props is out. And I also believe that Jake Trebojevic is out. So they are missing a few players in this one, mate. However, the Panthers are also missing Mitch Kenny and Luke Garner, apparently, which are, they're not great. They're not great losses, man, but they're Hillbilly drops as Paseko and Croker as well. Not great for them. Not great for them. But at the end of the day, I still think they're doing all right, all things considered. Mate, 14-0 is insane. Manly fan here. Let's go, the boys. Hey, we got another Manly fan. For somebody who doesn't like Manly much, I've noticed I've attracted a few Manly fans. Here we go. Let's go, the boys. The Sport Fanatics. The boys. Yeah. Yeah, mate. The boys. Yeah, the boys. Yeah, if Panthers can play well, I disagree. Sharp, not Fletcher. Sharp Not Fletcher Belinda is reffing is decent. Yeah, she's reffing decently today, SS. I don't actually think this has been at least that first half wasn't bad from her. Speaking of doggies, they looked like they didn't even try the other night. They looked pretty awful, says Mel. They did, Mel. They did, but I think they looked all right in the second half, but that first half, Penrith are hurting me. They're not hurting me. I'm over the moon. This means Para aren't last NRL Olympians, which is so good. This is so good for Para, legend. But it must suck when you tip them. My favourite team is Eels and New South Wales Blues myself. Fair enough, George. I'm in Parramatta Eel and Victorian Queenslander. Oh, a few more on Manly's side. Gerbo was a big loss. A big loss indeed, William. Well, I think the two Sidmans in the first half for the Dogs killed them. I think so too, legend. I'm Super. Of course I remember you, legend, mate. Of course I remember you. I just find it funny that I get Manly fans in the chat, bro. Good on ya. I just realized I've eaten a snake's dairy meat. Dairy, you, Mel, a whole bag? Crazy. Billy the Kid for life, TJC. For life, mate. For life. Sup, bro? It's nuts. Hey, you've changed your name to Emu King, bro. Little bit sneaky there from you, eh, bro? Little bit sneaky. I'm Manly going good or a Panthers going... I think it's a little from column A, a little from column B. I don't think the Panthers are performing at their best possible self, but based on what we've seen this whole season... I'm scared it is the case, and Manly are just performing really good, legend. Manly have been all over Panthers this game, bro. They've been so good. They've been all over them. Score prediction, 28-12, Sport Fanatic. 28-12, there you go. Actually, no, 30-12. That's right, 30-12. They're going to get a late penalty and win the game with that penalty, legend. 30-12, that's my prediction. George alarm drops and it says, tomorrow, Rabbits will receive England SG. Week 3. Yeah, mate. Yeah, Rabbits versus Eels tomorrow, SG Ball. I'll be going to that one, legend, to cheer on my boy on the wing. Excited for it, actually. Going to be a good one. If you want to know what's TJC doing that, because he is a legend, bro. Cannot wait for that one there. And I'll be feeling even better if we aren't last on the ladder when we go. That'd be so good, man. We hold our heads up high, legends. Up high with so much pride. You wouldn't believe it, folks. You'd just be in shock. You'd be like, no way, TJC. No way. You're kidding me, TJC. You're crazy, TJC. I'm still shocked. A whopping 10% still. 11. Oh, my God. The dominance on the Panthers still on the board tells me that you guys still heavily back them for the comeback, which, look, I'm not saying that can't be the case, but that's a very interesting call from you, legends. Manly definitely have better defense. Definitely in this one, legend. Definitely. My bad. Actually, 16-28. Not a bad prediction. As a Storm fan, not a bad prediction at all. We got another prediction here. Manly will win by 30-10. Oh, that one fella reckons they're not even going to give them a scare in this one. Oh. Well, wouldn't that be an absolute disappointment to them if they didn't even give them a scare in this one? Would just be gut-wrenching, legends, for the Penrith Panthers, but it would be so good for us. As I warned you before the stream, there's a bias for this game, but also, we will commentate proper if the Panthers score, legends. That's how we do it on the channel here. We don't like to make anyone not feel welcome. Hillbilly drops in the chat, 6-2 penalties and 6-2 errors is basically the difference so far. Basically, Hillbilly, and you've taken advantage when you've been on that 20 and 10 meter line. They haven't, Hillbilly. They haven't taken advantage of that. Oh, look at that, legends. New South Wales Cup ladder. First was, second Jets, third Eels. We're just too good, legend. We're just too good, Mel. We're too good. 52-12 Eels win. We're going to dominate them then when we play them, Dean. We're going to dominate them. Here we go, legends. Second half coming back on to your TV screens. Remember to hit that like button if you're enjoying. And let's rumble. Penrith Panthers in the first 40-0. Manly Warringah Seagulls 14. Will the second half prove to be as hectic? Or will we get about what the tipping comps expected? It all kicks off now here. Available on Kayo and Fox League and streamed, reacted to by TJC Sports. Clearance in the air here. The paper headlines potentially written here. Panthers get the opening run of play here. Penrith Panthers running through last on the ladder, a live ladder at the moment. Through the middle here, they keep pushing. Manly managed to hold them back here. Gordon Chan Gundog and our boy Ben Trebojevic getting them down. And also, Eels did very well against the Bulldogs, at least a Fellow Cup and Tasha Gale Cup. They did, George. We're good around all our junior systems at the moment. It's just our senior not doing the greatest at the moment. That's okay, because the NRLW girls are going to win the comp. On for Smith here. Through the middle there. Just tackled on the 40. And we've got Schneider. Quick push, kicks it in the air, through the middle here. Bring the win, Manly. We got a lot of support for Manly in the chat here. I don't hear a lot of Penrith love at the moment here. It's all Manly. Now Manly Ringer Seagulls turbo. Now over to the left here. Now Topawati to Brooks. Luke Brooks with the dummy down the left side here. Brooks kept back in it, and Brooks firmly tackled there. Tungo, Cleary, Paladabody, you name it. Their whole back line was almost there. Lots of Manly chat. Lots of Manly support here. You got to thank Roosters because the riff would now last. Exactly. Thank you, Roosters. Scott Sorensen, seconds away from returning at the moment. Manly will not be a man up for long here. And Cherry Evans with the offload here. Garrick around here. That's forward. That's forward to Tavaga. The referee misses it. The referee misses the forward pass to Tavaga. That was clearly forward. That was clearly forward. And on top of that, Manly win a penalty. Belinda Sharp with a touchies with a tremendous mistake there. I think that was almost guaranteed forward, legends. That was surely forward. That's crazy. She's crazy, legends. She's crazy. Now, a full set on the Panthers goal line here, legends. The Manly Ringer Seagulls right at them. First tackle out of the way here. Breaking news, Brad has passed his HAI there. Roosters destroyed Dragons. That they did, mate. That they did. Now over to the left here. Luke Brooks to Ben Trebojevic here. In the tackle, through the line here. Held about 3 meters out, I'd like to say there. Not too far away at all. Brooks holds it to Cherry. Cherry. Oh, he kicks it. What a play. And Thomas Jenkins will hit it out for a goal line drop out there. And wait. Oh, goodness me. It reverses. The play reverses. It's a penalty for the Panthers. Obstruction? What's the call? Pushing defender on. Come on. That's so soft. That's so soft. There's no way that's a penalty. Oh my God. He pushed him. He pushed him, but it's so soft, man. I'm not denying there's a push, but goodness me. It doesn't impact the play. I can't say it played it. That's so soft. It's a pen. I'm not denying. It's soft. Got Freezy pick for the first rounder now. Good stuff. Good stuff, team. Panthers just keep pushing. Well, after the submitting of Sorensen, they need to stay in the contest here, the Panthers. Kicks it from inside the 40 over to the right here. Oh, this could be a 40-20. No, it's not. No, it's not. Lay up Awadi. Oh, he was out of play. He was out of play. Lay up Awadi, legends. Oh. Hang on a second. Wait. I reckon that's play on. I think that's the wrong call. I think that's the wrong call. I think he's in. Oh, the time's over. Oh, goodness me. Oh, my God. Goodness me. The timer. I don't know if he was out there. I don't know if he was out. I think it's 50-50 that. Okay. Goodness me. I guess we carry on here. I don't think he was out, but crazy. Okay, let's go. Carry on, legends. Should have challenged, but they didn't have the time, William. They weren't given the time. He was in. He was in. That's wrong. That's the wrong call there. That was definitely the wrong call. Love the enthusiasm. Appreciate it, legend. We'll be as enthusiastic as we can be every stream we do, bro. Sometimes he's just a little bugger from how enthusiastic he gets. Yeah, if you meant enthusiasm and not autism, bro, though I do have both, legends. On fifth tackle here. And it's short. Blaze Talangi beats the defense. Talangi scores. I missed that one. Try. And he goes alone to make it 4-14 here. What do you use to get the scoreboard? Oh, this is all on a thing called Slipstream, legend. Absolutely brilliant. Talangi taking it upon himself when the rest of the team had nothing to do with it here. What are you doing, Manly? This is for paradise. What are you doing? Next week, Eels will take on the Sharks in Brisbane for match. Our prediction, Eels by 14. I like it, George. Hopefully it happens. Well. Try, mate. It's official. So, yeah, it's on Slipstream. I click batters, I click hide, I click edit, and then I get it up, bro. Qualified again. Good to hear, D. Good to hear you qualified. Blaze Talangi. Showing some of his form there. Traitor. Traitor. 9 games, 6 tries at CommBank Stadium. I don't even want to think about how many were for Para. 5 of them at least. Oh, God. Nathan Cleary dominating the all-time Penrith Panthers points tally here. A true legend of their side. For Pete Leader. This is game on, folks, from here on in here. Saturday night on Fox League, your second game. They take the kick. And, is it once in a blue moon? Nathan Cleary misses it soon. And he's got to think he was wearing a Tigers jersey. You go for... If I was to gift to... No, legend. No, you couldn't gift anything for me to go for Manly. You couldn't gift anything for me to go for Manly for my life, bro. I'm a Para fan. A bribe. Maybe you can bribe William. I welcome gifts, but you won't be changing my love for Para. This is absolutely brilliant from Manly, though. Except for that try. Except for that. That wasn't good enough. And there's statistics there. Got it. Over to the left side now. Sorensen just forces himself forward. Ishida, Manly, they keep going. Holding him back here. And, well, the lead's been cut to 10 now only. And it would have been much more dangerous if they had gotten the kick here. Panthers slip over here. I'm cheap, Bobby Lollies everywhere. It doesn't take with him anything. Sport Fanatic, bro. It doesn't have a monetary value, bro. It doesn't offer a monetary value. You'll never see TJC not on a Para. Hillbilly says he will. Everybody but me will jump on that deal. Everybody but me. Bit unlucky there, isn't it? Penrith Panthers with a penalty. You got to feel unlucky for Manly there. That was a tough luck there, that one that they gave away. There we go. Edwards running through the middle. Go ahead, mate. I ain't taking the deal. 31 minutes gone by left in this game. Yeo through the middle. Only 20 meters out here on second tackle now. We go to the right. Somerton gets it to Cleary. Cleary back through the middle here. Isaac Togo. Togo kept back now in it. Hung on there. And then we go to Papali'i. And Papali'i will offload over to Yeo. They're catching the break on the left side here. And Sorensen didn't see it, but luckily for them, it's 6 again here, legends. It's 6 again here. Tackled towards the post there. And they keep running to around the right. Edwards, Paul Alamonte through the wing. And he didn't back himself on the wing. He offloads. Somerton, Papali'i to Cleary. Nathan Cleary runs alone here. He could have passed it and he goes down there. Good stuff, Dave. Short. And Lindsay Smith, what a thunderous pass there. And it ends up with Edwards here. Edwards doesn't want to be tackled now. Edwards on the ground now. Feels like a momentum swing so often when a team takes the two. On top takes the two. It does. It really does, Hillbilly. It feels like that two makes such a difference. And set restart on the fourth tackle. That's 2 straight set restarts for the Panthers on the 10-meter line. It's all a bit frantic at the moment. 30 minutes to go. Ibrahim says, who do you support in the Premier League? I'm very bloody basic, man. I'm not going to lie to you. I go for Manchester United. You are an absolute joke, William Hunt. You are a joke, William. Absolute joke, Cleary. Tago. And Paul Alamonte offloads Tago's over. The Panthers comeback is on. And I've never been more terrified. 8-14. The crowd is going wild at the moment. Absolute insanity. I am scared. Somebody protect me in the chats. I am terrified. I want to go home even though I'm home. Fortunately, we're not looking for any new ones at the moment, Legend. But if I need any new ones, I'll let you know. Oh, goodness me. Oh, the disappointment is real. But what a try for Isaac Togo. It's been a bit. This might be his first one this season for all I know. I think it's been a while since he scored a try, folks. And there's just something for the Penrith Panthers in 2025. Togo here. 1 try tonight, 3 line breaks, 4 tackle busts. Gosh darn it. I'm eliminated. Sorry to hear that, Dean. That's a bad omen for us. Nathan Cleary from the side here. Turning around, looking to make all the differences here at the moment. He is 4 from 4 before this. He's 0 out of 1 at the moment. Nathan Cleary to make it 10 points. This is a huge kick in the game here. Nathan Cleary, he gets it. Oh, what a attack. What a kick. What a kick. That is just brilliant. That is just brilliant. That is just amazing. And Nathan Cleary makes it 10-14. Cancel the party bus, Parramatta for now. For now, legends. That ball from Alamonte was incredible. Oh, mate, if you don't think that ball was incredible, you don't watch rugby league. It was terrific there, legend. Terrific there. You know what else is terrific? Only being 119 subs away from 5,000 subscribers, legends. If you haven't subbed yet, consider dropping it now. Right, I got that ball. The difference here. Card Manley, for the sake of most of us, hold the line, says William Hunt here. For the sake of most of us. Tomorrow you have a double you can watch, legends. Unfortunately, we won't be streaming them, but they will be there for you to watch. Over to the right, Edwards. Short pass to Cleary down the right side here. They've found a gap here that they're looking to take advantage of against Manly here. What's going on is just classic rugby league, King Julian. Classic rugby league at its finest. And of course you give them another penalty. Manly are starting to lose it. They're starting to lose it, legends. Oh, come on. There's nothing to that one. There's no malice in that one at all. Yes. Oh, it's barely a touch. It's there. I feel like it's there, but that's so bare minimum. That's twice now where a penalty that's led to a try, I feel, has been bare minimum, folks. And Corey Waddell goes on report for it too. Surely he can escape with a fine. Unless previous things come and haunt him and he ends up with a game. That's a chance too, legends. You know how it can be. Rest being bribed, says being bribed, legend. They're all over it here. Tago. Taps and goes to Edwards here. Isaiah Papali'i here. And another penalty for Panthers. How many penalties can Panthers get? Yes. You know what? That was more legit than the last one. That was more legit than the last one. I'll give that. Oh, no, Manly. Oh, no, Manly. That was definitely a lot more legit. Now, just on report, they're not saying there was enough force there for a bidding. I think they know that if they give a bidding, this game is going to be talked about non-stop. They say when you get back-to-back penalties down the other end, you always score. So this is not a good sign for Manly here. They just can't afford any 6 against, legends. They can't afford them. They can't afford it right now. They have to hold on here. Down the middle here, incredible stuff. What a game this has been. Tulagi. He started this comeback. Goes through the middle here. And this is a game worthy of Anzac footy. Somerton going to the right here. Cleary tries to sidestep through here. Couldn't find the pass. They've got to hold on for 2 more tackles, legends. And for Manly, Somerton! Luke Somerton, did he get over? Did he get over? Did he get that one? The referee gives it. The referee gives it. We're going to look up to the bunker probably. But we may be all square with a kick right in front of the Panthers. This is heartbreaking. Oh my God, this is heartbreaking. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Oh my God. Oh my God. You are kidding me. No, no, no. I didn't see the grounding. I don't see the grounding, legends. I'm probably completely biased. I'm probably completely biased here, but I don't see the grounding. I don't see the grounding. I think I'm completely biased, but I don't see it. Legends. I don't see the grounding. I didn't see it when it was first done either, but they gave it. Here we go. We're going up. We're going up, legends. Come on, everybody. Get up and sing it with me. Held up. Held up. Held up. Held up. Held up. Who was held up? Penrith. At no ball. Yes, 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 yes. At no point does the ball go down. At no point does the ball go down. And they lose it. They lose it. My bias coming out a little there, but I just don't want my team last, legends. I just don't want my team last. Yeah, 5th tackle now, folks. It ain't over yet. What's going on though? They're probably thinking I'm having a crazy time, Ibrahim. And it looks like Gordon Chen-Guntong's coming off for something here. Yep, head injury assessment. Gordon Chen-Guntong, folks, which means that Jake Simpkin is coming back onto the field here. Well, I teach you, see, that's where my para belong. Ha 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 ha! You're so funny, aren't you, legend? Oh, Tulagi loses it on the right above the try line. Tulagi loses it, and Manly run to celebrate together, legends, with pride here. Absolutely brilliant. The Seagulls have kept the Panthers back in this one. 10-14 now. Here they go. And they keep pushing forward. That's where Panthers belong now, King Julian. Just running to the right here. Through the middle now. They keep pushing. They keep going, legends. They will not stop. Oh, my hat and my headset's just going all over the place right now. Give me a second, legends. Repurposing that. Repropping that back up. Alrighty. And they have it here on 3rd. Over to the left side now. And they just keep pushing here. Simpkin over to the middle here. They keep going. Cherry Evans gets it to Turbo. Tommy Turbo, arms out here. Turbo keeps on pushing forward now here. Burbo Turbo. Tactical HIA. Same as Schneider earlier, says Hillbilly. A tactical HIA to bring more into the game. And Edwards tonight running forward here. And what a tackle there. Malioringa Seagulls. They'd be happy to just defend, I think, what they got at the moment, even though it's terrifying. No tackle busts coming. It's quite the battle here. Nathan Cleary to the right side here. Held back in it here. And we just keep pushing. Summerton. Simpkin was due back on. He was Hillbilly. He was. Simpkin is such a big player in this game at the moment, I think. I think he does a terrific job in the 9 for you at the moment. And now to the left, Nathan Cleary almost breaks through, and he offloads to Cherry. Cherry makes a little go. Cherry tackled on the 30 here. Daly Cherry Evans showing how you be an experienced halfback. Ola Kawatu now. Down the side here. This is a huge 24 minutes coming up here to finish off this game here. What a 16 minutes we've had. Inside their own 40 here, Manly. They'll get to the halfway line. Just 2 tackles left in the set now. Simpkin, is he going to run alone? No, he's going to go to Cherry. And Cherry kicks low for Garrick. Garrick runs to the 20. And it's a super tackle from Thomas Jenkins. 1 more left in the set here. Here we go. Simpkin to Brooks. Gets it to Burbo. That was forward. The ref doesn't see it. And oh no, they knock it on. And that's the rugby league gods not allowing what was meant to be. It remains 14-10. But Daly Cherry Evans, he's carving them up in the halves at the moment. What a player. And Cherry Evans is exactly what you need from a player when they're announced that they're not going to be there the next year. He's not letting the pressure or the hate get to him. He's performing at the exact same level as ever. And when you're 36 doing that, I think he is. He's an old player. That is a terrific job to be done there, Cherry Evans. He's such a quality player for his age, legends. And we carry on here. Panthers on third. Tackled on the halfway, on the 30 now. Trying to push to the 40 here. Yeah, they're not even going to get to the halfway, are they here? All good, Dean. All good. Hope you enjoyed the stream. Deary me, says Mel. Deary me indeed, Mel. Deary me. 22 minutes and terrible offload. Panthers give the ball to Olakawatu for Manly here. Manly down the left side now. They keep moving. They like to move it. They like to move it. Manly like to move it. Jerry Evans gets it over. Short Elliott here through the middle. They keep pushing now. Waddell's forward. Cherry Evans, the Takiaho here on the third tackle. They're going to say that went flat there, that pass. And are they setting themselves up for a later play coming up here? 2 left in the set here, and the referee is pausing for a second just to sort something out, it looks like. Is someone on report here, potentially? Belinda Sharp seems to have gotten word, potentially, from the bunker, maybe, the way she blew her whistle there. Uh-oh. It's Takiaho. Oh! Wow, this happened last game too. The bunker has stepped in and said in the previous set, Takiaho had direct contact with the head, 10 in the bin, but Manly will retain the ball as that's how the rule goes. He didn't even flinch, the Panther, though. Takiaho for 10 of these 21 minutes remaining. Manly are a man down. And if they don't score in this set, I would be terrified to be a Manly or a Seagulls supporter or a Parramatta supporter like I am. This is concerning, legends. Oh no, they're going to give it to Cleary too. Where's the consistency? That happened last time and you made the team keep it. Consistency. All right, and now it's Panthers' ball. All right. We need consistency, legends. Never seen Panthers panic when behind like they are this year. I know, Hillbilly. This is a unique year, mate. This is a very unique year. And oh, look at him go. It might be a knock on Penrith. Moses Leona's screaming head to the ref, and the ref saying no deal. Are they going to challenge it? Yes, they are. Yeah. Madam, it's cocked me in the melon, says Leona. That pass was so bad to him. Wowee, what a game. What a game. He's hit himself. That's a horror ball to his face. That's a horror ball to his face. That's a horror ball to his face here. All right, mutual infringement, legends. Going back to the previous play of the ball. It's actually going to be successful for Panthers. This is a huge moment. This is terrifying. This is terrifying, legends. This is terrifying. I am not calm. You stay calm. You stay calm. I cannot stay calm. I am farthest from calm at the moment, legends. Manly holding on third tackle. 3 left in the set here. Penrith Panthers through the middle. Henry goes with the ball. At Manly, defending a man down here. Leona knocks it on into them. It's a run there from the Manly Warringah Seagulls. Beautiful from none other than their big number 22, Caleb Navale. Through the middle here. Here they go. And Manly can be proud enough to say that for almost the entire game, they have been leading at least. 20 to go. Olakawatu down the right side. They're no strangers to beating the Penrith Panthers. Simpkin on the third. They get to the halfway tee here. Manly. They wanted to start something inside. Fourth. Simpkin. Turbo takes off through the middle now. That's his 14th carry of the night here. Cherry Evans now with the recovery to the right. It's a beautiful kick. Plenty of chase from Garrick there. Garrick is just going to make sure he's there for the tackle, and he has to pass it, Jenkins. He was almost outdone there. Michael Green Drive says, hi, legend. Hello, Michael. Welcome to the stream, mate. I hope you're having an amazing time, my bro. I hope you're having an amazing time. Lots of yardage here. Blaze Talagi gets it to Togo here. Isaac Togo there. Past the 30. Goes on. And now at every moment, that clock, it's ticking down slower and slower, legends. Nobody who's watching this game is calm. Nobody. Not one fan. Doesn't matter who you are. Not one fan is calm heading into this one. And if you are saying you're calm, you're a liar. You're an absolute liar. What a kick there to Lei Opawati now. Western Sydney Wanderers won against Newcastle. Glad to hear that, Michael. Glad to hear that, mate. Let's go Western Sydney. Navali is a good run. Gerbo Jr. tackles all day. Tackles all day indeed, bro. I've been impressed with Navali, what I've seen, legend. Been really impressed. And that kick Cleary missed is looking really crucial at the moment if the Manly Warringah Seagulls are to keep it as is. One of the biggest kickers in the game here. They're still in the hot seat, Manly. Gets it to Tavanga here. Jazz Tavanga. He had a bit of a problem at Waz with knocking the ball on here. Simpkin breaks through the Penrith Panthers line. Now to Turbo. Turbo kicks it. Cherry Evans. Cherry Evans. Take it out. Professional foul. Professional foul. What are you doing? Professional foul. Referee. That's a professional foul. That's a professional foul. Cherry is taken out. Cherry is taken out. Go up. Go up. I'm sorry. That's a penalty try. That's a penalty try. That was a professional foul. I don't even care what anybody has to say. Watch Cherry for the right here. Watch what the Penrith defender does, legends. No intent. Watch it. Watch it. Watch it. From Paul Alamoti. That's a professional foul. 10 in the bin. Get him out of here. That's a red. That's a red. Send him off. That's a joke. If you do not rule professional foul, I'm coming for you. Absolutely insane. Is the game over? It's not over necessarily, legend, but this is a huge call in the game. This is a huge call. They're ruling out penalty try. But they're going to... Professional fouls given, though. No penalty try. I'll take it. I'll take it. And you know why I'll take it? Because it's the correct call. It's the correct call. 10 in the bin. Get off. Get off, you grub. Get off. Excitement much, says Mel. Oh, hey, I'm over the moon, Mel. I'm over the moon. Let's go. Sorry, but the second I saw that, I was screaming at Paul there. He did a Sunya Taruva. That was deliberate. I wonder, go for the 6 points. 6-point lead. Safety, right? Safety legends. Come on. I never thought I'd see the day where me and my family were happy to see Manly doing good. TJC, big energy, man. I have one of the biggest energies in the comp. Some people think I'm mentally insane, but no. I've just got a lot of energy to give to what I love. Grub says, well, huge grub. 16-10. Coming up on all your TVs in just a second here. Ruben Garrick. I think he scored over half the points here tonight for Manly. And there it is. 16-10. It had to be a professional foul. It had to be a professional foul. That was so obvious. I have never seen such an obvious professional foul. Never in all my life. You sure you're not a Manly fan? Trust me, bro, if you watched a Para vlog or a Para stream, you would know I'm not a Manly fan. But I'm a Para fan. This is like watching Para right now for me, okay? Para's gone with the bye. We beat the bye, by the way, which was a legendary game in itself. But, yeah, what a night. What a night so far, okay? Manly are representing Parramatta at the moment. Not you, him. He is a grub. He is a grub, though, man. He's a grub. He's a big grub. Big old grub. Tomorrow we got some big games, even though we won't be streaming them, legends. Ola Kawatu to the right, over by the 30 here. Here we go. If you're loving this game, legends, remember to show some support for the channel by hitting that like button and subscribe if you're new here. We're going to keep on pushing here. Down through the middle to the halfway line. It's only third tackle for Manly. They are up by 6 points at the moment. Another try would be huge. And, rolling on the ground, Simpkins feeling his head. Simpkins feeling his head staying down. They'll take a look. I think he's milking another one for a high shot here. Surely they take a look. Yeah. Cops the nose. He's copped a slap to the nose. He's copped a slap. He's definitely copped a slap. Any sort of head contact is a penalty. Any sort of, all right, that's a penalty. Surely. He cops it to the face. Are you kidding? Where's the consistency? Where's the consistency saying no penalty? I don't ask for much, legends, from the refs, but what I ask for is consistency. I did not see consistency in that call there. Just saying. I did not see consistency. Turbo. Garrick runs through the rights here. This is going to get nasty. I reckon it will, Mel. I reckon it will. To the left here. Manly just playing Cherry Evans. Hits it in the air. Could this be a try for Ola Kawatu? It will be. Ola Kawatu scores. Manly! Manly! Whoa! Let's go! Manly lead! 1 second. 1 second. Pretend this is a trophy. They are the champion. Oh my God. I'll put it on as a hat. Unbelievable. This is rugby league at its finest here. And as a Para fan, it feels so good, legends. So good. Like you wouldn't believe it, legends. Unbelievable. Clip that stuff. Clip that stuff, legends. Clip that stuff. I want to see it everywhere. Let's go. And Ola Kawatu strong in the air. Seabold celebrating. Thank you for it, legend. It's a very good hat, wasn't it? Come on, Manly, says JG's. The Manly people going crazy. Oh, my God, 20-10. And we take a classic Penrith Panthers style comeback now. Absolutely
Brilliant here, legends. Absolutely brilliant. What a tackle bust that was. Quick jump on the bus, peeps. We're celebrating in Parramatta tonight. And now, Ruben Garrick, barracking from the sideline. Hits it. It's a 12-point lead. It's a 12-point lead. You didn't spoil it, legend. You didn't spoil it. I saw that. Remember, there's a couple second delay between at times, legend. There you go. Party Hours is back on Parramatta. 50% of all drinks, 50% off all everything. You find TJC, pays for ya. Dancing in the moonlight. Everybody feeling unbelievable. Ibrahim jumps into the chat and says, imagine someone who doesn't understand rugby league coming in here and seeing an Eels fan screaming for Manly, man, with a chair on their head. Don't forget that, legends. Don't forget that. I think that they would be going, what the heck am I watching? And I'd be going, you're watching the greatest piece of rugby league that you've ever seen. You've been watching the greatest stream of all time, bro. Greatest stream of all time, legends. And what a start that is. By the way, this is the last stream before we're done until Magic Round, except for the Origin Women's stream. So I hope you've all enjoyed this one, all right? I hope you've all enjoyed this one, really, honestly, from the bottom of my heart, because I love what I do. I love what I do. High shot from Isaiah Yeo. High shot from Yeo on Turbo. Put him in the bin. Put him in the bin. B-I-N, B-I-N. He wanted to try, but I know another three-letter word for him. It's actually going to be my first Magic Round, so I'm really excited for next week, legends. Just on reports. Hey, legends, I'm so happy about the result, but there's no consistency in rugby league. There's no consistency, man. All right, this game doesn't go with the rest. Not with some of its decisions. Not with some of it, all right, folks? All right, from the right here, we go to Brooks. Luke Brooks with the short pass to Jazz Tavanga here. Tavanga forcing forward here. Hard choice for blue second row this year. Mate, Ola could do anything, man. Ola could do anything, and I'd love him now. Breaking news in paradise. Breaking news in paradise. We're all celebrating like mad. I can't wait. Here is Simkin Brooks to Cherry. Gets it to the right. And they break through again. Manly win. Manly win. It's all but certain now. Parramatta, welcome to the top 16. Up the freaking Eels. Penrith. 10-26. And you know what's it's coming back, legends. It's coming back. Coming back. It's coming back here. Let's go. Let's go! Come on! Come on! Come on! We are champions! Absolutely unbelievable! Cooler with the cooler head slots it over. And that should all but do it. In this one, Penrith at the bottom of the chair there. Oh, goodness me. Hey, do we have any spoons? Any spoon. Any spoon. That was Purdy, everyone watching. So everybody, hillbilly. Unbelievable. That's all we got? Fine, fine. Here you go. Here you go, Penrith. Doesn't it look nice? It's even black like you. It's all yours. It's all yours. Here you go. Yeah, you can keep it. You can keep it, legends, all right? All for you, Penrith. Oh, yeah. 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 It works. It worked. It's a spoon, Mel. Forget about it. It worked. 26-10. And even Penrith would struggle to come back from a 16-point lead in 10 minutes. What a game. What a game. And this is something special that we will never forget here. We will never forget the moment Penrith Panthers were last on the table after 8 games. 2 minutes left on the clock now. Penrith to the right now. Can't wait to see the old mate at work tomorrow. Pass can't lose another match. Mate, give him one for TJC, mate. Give him one for TJC. Yeah, Cleary to Edwards. Edwards through the middle here. Forcing forward. 10 minutes to go, legends. Cleary, they're on the Manly 10 here. Blaze Talagi, it was well done there. Talagi kept back here. I'm not even sure the most passionate Manly fan will be able to celebrate this much. Mate, that's what I am. My job, one of my things, right? I put so many hours into this channel that it's like a job in itself in a way, another job. That's, Casey McLean. Oh my God, he stopped himself. Oh, that's such a soft penalty. But bro, I put so many hours into these things that like, at the end of the day, man, I could show passionate for my most hated teams if it was an epic game. But this one, nap. Yeah, penalty. They're claiming penalty, but we're going up to the butt. All right. Manly's wearing a jersey. Well, I'd prove to you that I don't have a Manly jersey underneath, but then my stream would be taken down for nudity, legend. So I can't exactly prove it to you. Sport Facts is, yeah, boy. Yeah. Yeah, but exactly. No Manly jerseys allowed in this house. I'd be in an orphanage. No TJC. What a... Yep, challenge successful, Manly. Just a knock on, no high shot. That was one of the worst Casey things I've ever seen, Casey. And you've had a shocker this game, Casey McLean. And Sharp. Nathan Cleary's arguing with Belinda Sharp. He's not happy with the call, but he's going to have to live with it. Oh, Belinda Sharp, despite seeing the footage, actually completely disagrees with the bunker, but the bunker says, I don't care, and overrules her on authority, legends. That's a big moment. I actually think the bunker's right, so I'm glad the bunker's overruled her, but still, very interesting. So Manly, run forward here. Poor Nathan. What about poor TJC, legend? I have asthma. This isn't fair on my lungs. Lay up wide here. Through the side here. Keeps pushing. Held back there. Unable to break through. Second tackle only here. They keep moving. Benny Trebojevic now. Benny Trebojevic. Onwards and upwards. They keep pushing here. On point. Unable to break through there. That's the way it goes. Turbo. Now looking to run through it. Past the 40. Getting to the halfway. They couldn't break through there. It's 13 on 13 at the moment. In 7.5 minutes, not even, I don't think the Panthers could do this. Manly, you have done what the whole of rugby league, except for like maybe the Bulldogs, would have wanted. Edwards is there in the air here, and Edwards gets them down. And what a tackle that is to Garrick. Pile of body. Forward now. And mate, with the converted tries, that's how they've done it. You know what's happened? Cleary missed one of his kicks. He's only had a 50. He's had a very average kicking game tonight. Manly have gotten all their kicks, legends. Da-da-da-da. Spooners. Da-da-da. Penrith. Spooners. On the halfway line now. On the right, Cleary hits it in the air. This is one of the funniest things I've ever seen. Are the Panthers under some kind of voodoo spell? They can't seem to break the losing streaks of Strict Tech. They might be Strict Tech. Maybe it's because they tried to claim Combank as their home and the higher-ups above are saying, no, that's not the case, buddy. Or what? I don't really know, Legend, but seems to be coming back to cost them whatever their problem is. Maybe it's losing Luai and Fisher-Harris. Over to the left here. Breaking news at Paradise. The Panthers are winless in Parramatta at round 8, Legends. They can't win in Para, Legends. Let's go. The Eels are not last. We're not last, Joe. And we plan to stay that way, baby. Panthers with the ball here. Edwards round the right here. No, says. No. Liam Eames drops into the chat and says Panthers will never. Can go live with the game. I can't watch it. Sorry, Stella. Unfortunately, I can't, as that would give me a strike. A lot of channels have suffered them in the past here. NRL's very unfair like that. I'm going to give you a little in here. Maybe I suggest my boy Hectic Fred or something, maybe. But besides that, I don't really know many people that do show the game, Legend, unfortunately. But I can't show it because I like to keep growing my channel, unfortunately. But I do hope you find someone that will show it. Bears will never win at Combank. Never, Legend. Never. It's not theirs. The fact that they ever thought they could have their home in Paradise is hilarious. Actually hilarious, Legends. All right? Manly challenge the high contact ruling and are successful. They are successful. Yeah. Celebrate now because Panthers are not scoring 16 points in 5 minutes. I can't wait to be clipped. Wow, the challenges have been insane. They have been, Bish Boss Josh. They're all correct. Up the Eagles, says Objectimation. Love it, mate. Love it, up the Eagles. If you guys have enjoyed the stream today from a Parramatta fan for the first time in his life supporting Manly, make sure you hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel. Oh, don't worry, as a Storm fan. I'll be giving Flaxy it. And, yeah, that's about it from me, Legends. Only 5 minutes to go now before we're done with this one. But, yeah, make sure you hit that sub button as we chase 5K. Clear over to the left here. Talagi looks for the pass here. Casey McLean keeps bending forward here. Almost around. Unable to break through there. Oh, my God. It's breaking the internet, Legends. They keep going. Cleary hits it in the air. Through the middle here. Cleary. This is hard. And Turbo. He thought his foot was on the line here. He didn't quite make it, apparently. Line dropout. Let's watch it. Bruh, he's inches short of that. I thought he touched it. I thought he got it, guys. I thought he made it. Oh, no. Goes real long. Got it over 40 meters. What a goal line drop out there. Oh, I'm so sorry, Mel. You've dropped to third. It's okay, Mel. It's okay. The ladder's amazing. The ladder's amazing, Mel. The ladder is so good here. Oh, I praise the ladder. I praise the ladder. Here's your spoon, Panthers. Keep it. Oh, my God. Yes. Keep it. Combank is ours, and you can't take it. Edwards. And they knock it on again. Double knock on. It's a win. They're not scoring 16 points for 3.5 minutes. It's not happening. It's not happening. Even the greatest team of all time couldn't do it. And arguably, to some, that's Panthers. Up the mighty. We got so many mighty Eagles celebrations. I think everybody almost in this chat, except for legit Manly fans, would hate Manly on any other day. Any other day. But this one, everybody's just like, we love you, Manly. We love you. Give us a big kiss, Manly. We bow to you. After watching you cheer on the Eagles, I'm subbing on free accounts. Appreciate it, Hillbilly, mate. Make sure to remember that. Thoughts on Jamal Fogarty going to Manly, TJC? I think it adds a lot to their team that won't have Cherry Legend. I think Jamal's a solid player. He won't be Cherry, but he's something else, you know? He's something special still. We got a $3 donation from JG saying, Manly. You know what? You donated $3, so Manly. There we go. We appreciate you, JGs. Thank you very much for the super chats, bro. Absolute legend. Show some love for our boy JGs in the chat, folks. Everybody give him the spoon. Give him the spoon. Give him the spoon. Give him the spoon. Clearance in the air. Over to the left side. Yes, and Alamoti gets it, folks. Alamoti on the ground now. 2 minutes left, folks, until we're wrapped up in this one. Oh, just bow towards it. Just bow towards it. This is glory. This is glory at its finest. I can feel the magic in my fingertips, legends. Magical. Magical. Just unbelievable. Why Jamal says the greatest? Why? Because they're offering him 3 years and you're only offering him 2. That's what it is. 35 out of 39 completions for Manly. They've got a 90% completion rate compared to Panthers is 73. You got to see the better team wanting stats. At the moment, it's another 16-point hit to the Panthers. Through, they keep kicking. They're chasing this one hard here. A minute to go. Talau's got it covered now. Out of play it goes. And they're 1 set away now here. Manly's performance last week was unforgivable for me. And then they do this strict tech. It's ridiculous. To the windmill, up the wires. Congrats to all of us on our wins. 50 seconds now, and they've lost it officially. As a Parramatta Eagles fan, I'm so happy Panthers are last. I'm so happy too, Liam. I wish you were here. I wish you were here. I wish you were here, man. Oh, I'm transferring my Panthers hate to the doggies just for the moment after their head-hunting against Bronx. Emu King, I'm with you on that. Let's go. Congrats to Manly's Eagles for feeding the spoon to feeding the Pars. Yeah, that's right, mate. They picked up the spoon and went, here you go, Pars. Take a bite. Take a bite. Take a bite, little Panthers. Ooh, here comes the airplane. Good little Panthers with your spoon. Oh, little Panther took the spoon from us. And 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Manly win at CommBank Stadium. Parramatta, the best team at CommBank. 26-10. The Eels are in the top 16. Party in the stadium. Parramatta's having a good time. Panthers might lose their minds. It'll be crickets outside. Shake it. Parramatta. Absolutely special legends. Panthers have lost, and we are second last, not last. Absolute miracles do happen. William Hunt drops the $10 donation. Panthers say, ah! Say, ah, Panthers. Heck yeah, mate. Let's go. This is absolutely unbelievable, legends. Hallelujah, says Strict Tech in the chat. Hallelujah with you, my guy. Eels are in 16th place. What does that mean? Is that good? Well, the top 8's the finals, legend, but 16th place means we're not last, Brianna, which is what matters, okay? We're not last. We're in the top 16. If you enjoyed the stream, legends, remember to hit that like button. If you were new and were like, damn, this guy's pretty fun, remember to hit that subscribe button to help us chase that 5K. I am just going to be partying all night long. Appreciate every single one of you for tuning in here. This was something else. Thank you to our 2 super chatters today in the chat. $3 from JG's, $10 from William Hunt. You both are absolutely legendary. In fact, all you viewers here are absolutely legendary. I'll see you all on the Thursday for the Origin stream, legends. Have a great night, everybody. And wait 1 second here. Wait 1 second here. I just have to take in the moment for you. Look at this. Look at this magical thing on the table. All right. Like, let's just put that there. Penrith Panthers, 17th. Appreciate you all for watching. What a match. Cheers to everyone. I'll see you next time. I miss you too, Liam. See you soon, buddy. Let's go, Para. Yeah.